Hello, so I'm Rose English and this is Miss Ruby Hart. Oh, she wanted to model her new raincoat that's just arrived. So this is a selection of some of my books, and as you can see, the children's book, Young Ebenezer, is featuring Miss Ruby Hart. So I write short stories and children's books in verse. So this is just a little selection. So rainbows and roses, poetry and prose. So that's, as it says on the book, a little bit of short stories, some information on the symbolism of the rose, some roses in Shakespeare, a little bit about roses and wild roses and what their uses are, herbal remedies, and some fun poems. We'll give you a little treat. There's no sheep around today. They must be in in one of the other fields. But this is fashion statement. It should be on the daily news that Ludlow sheep are wearing shoes. They're out to make a fashion statement to people passing on the pavement. I saw one wearing odd crisp packets, walking round made such a racket. I saw one next with a plastic carrier, nibbling the grass by the roadside barrier. And there goes another trying to slip on its head a trendy new hat, saying, "Ho, this white bread." Now here comes the trendiest one of them all, with a plastic bin liner dressed up for a ball. They're not making this statement to make you feel bitter. They want to remind you to bin all your litter. Bin it, please. So that's rainbows and roses. So Lost Love in Spring is a short story, but it's also a book full of herbal remedies. Feverfew and what it's used for, its ancient use and its modern day use. So there's an A to Z of herbal remedies with just a short story in the front. Young Ebenezer, A New Christmas Carol was an entry I'd sent to Amazon when they were looking for a new version of A Christmas Carol, but for children. So I just show you inside. This is the hardback copy. It's also in paperback and available on Kindle. And it is a story in verse. Grandfather Time chimes out loud and clear. He's telling us all Christmas soon will be here. The fire is burning, the room's all aglow. Outside the snow's falling, so gentle and slow. Many young boys and girls are on their PlayStations, Xboxes, Nintendos throughout all the nation. Yet one little fellow is still not content. To get even more presents is his main intent. Now young Ebenezer is a naughty young lad, not sharing with others. He really is bad. So Grandfather Time has been watching him grow with a feeling of sadness that is making him low. So Grandfather Time is going to call upon his friends, ghosts of past, present and future, and Miss Ruby Hart is the ghost of Christmas past. So that is a version of A Christmas Carol, like the classic Charles Dickens story, but for kids. We've also got a second version, which is a story about bullying. And this is, it's just my copy that I had sent just to have a look at. Didn't have one handy, but this is Young Ebenezer confronts the school bully. I bring you a treat, A Halloween story of neighbourhood friends Ebenezer and Rory. Watching over the boys, I am grandfather time, and I tell you this tale in rhythm and rhyme. Again, Miss Ruby Hart features in this story, but it's for slightly older children, so it does feature the Grim Reaper again. Oh, as does A Christmas Carol. And then we've got Seal Mother, a sulky tale told in verse. This is a folk tale, and I was lucky to have some beautiful illustrations by Hannah Ryan. On an oyster and pearl kind of day, and oh, how the waves gently play, as the sun pours down upon waters calm, the waves whisper to shore like a soft-spoken psalm. The sea reaches out to kiss golden sand, like the gentle caress of a warm mother's hand. The seal watches over the child on the sand, her lovely young daughter born of the land. The girl sits on a rock with her feet in the water, not yet aware she's the pretty seal's daughter. And there she is, the seal's daughter, with some beautiful illustrations by Hannah Ryan, a young artist in America. Well, we hope you've enjoyed our little chat out in the edge of the countryside with myself, Rose English, and Miss Ruby Hart. You can find Ruby on her own webpage, where she likes to do reviews of books. She's out in her little raincoat at the moment because typical English weather, you don't know 1 minute if it's going to rain or shine. Happy reading, book lovers, and hope to see you at the Birmingham Commonwealth author event in 2022. Thank you for listening. Bye.